Nintendo just shared its huge Switch 2 Direct detailing all the exciting new hardware and software features we can expect when the system releases in approximately 2 months' time. Not long to wait now. While GBG was absent from the Direct, a few tasty morsels for Game Builder Garage fans were detailed in Nintendo's various websites for the Switch 2. One big question mark for many was what the removal of the IR sensor from the Switch 2's Joy-Con would mean for GBG on Switch 2. And it seems like that question has mostly been put to bed today. If we head over to Nintendo Japan's free update page, we can see GBG listed amongst other games that are receiving free Switch 2 patches to allow for, quote, clearer, more beautiful images and easier to play features such as support for share. Keep in mind that this is a machine translation from Japanese into English, so some of the specifics may be lost here. However, this is a pretty good confirmation that GBG will not only be compatible on Switch 2, but will also output at a higher resolution than Switch 1. This in itself is amazing news because it means that GBG will be compatible with the Switch 2 and receive benefits such as a higher resolution and perhaps even faster frame rate. One thing it doesn't answer is how creations in GBG that use the IR node-on will be handled. My prediction is you'll be able to pair Switch 1 Joy-Con with the Switch 2, which will give you back that IR functionality, but it's not confirmed right now. Okay, pause. Quick update. Since I recorded this video, Nintendo US has updated their compatibility page, and it does mention that you can pair a Switch 1 Joy-Con for creations that use IR node-on, as I predicted. Great to have a confirmation on that. Okay, back to the rest of the video. Going back to that Nintendo Japan page, support for share is mentioned. This is a little bit of a strange wording, probably because of the translation. It likely refers to the new game share feature that Nintendo introduced during the Direct, which allows Switch 2 owners to share their games with others locally and online with just one copy of the game. So far, Nintendo has stated that Switch 1 games will need an update to be compatible with this feature, and they've only shown off a small selection of games that will work with this game share. GBG is sadly absent from this page, so as of right now, it seems unlikely that GBG will benefit from the game share feature. Another question mark that hangs over GBG on Switch 2 is whether or not it'll support the new Joy-Con mouse mode. So this is the ability to turn the Joy-Con on its side and drag it around and use it as a pointer input. GBG on Switch 1, of course, supported a USB mouse as an input method, and that was one of the very few Switch 1 titles that could do so in an official capacity. Joy-Con mouse support for GBG would be huge, super convenient, and it would be amazing. Again, not confirmed, but fingers crossed that the aforementioned free GBG update will bring Joy-Con mouse mode support. Lastly, and we really are in the realm of pure speculation now, during a brief segment in the Direct, Nintendo showed off a new Nintendo Online app feature which allowed for the sharing of Zonai creations made in Tears of the Kingdom. Could something similar be coming to GBG on the Switch 2? Well, right now there is no way of knowing, but of course, support for a huge game series like Zelda is going to be very, very different to that of little old Game Builder Garage, so let's not set our hopes too high for something as dramatic as that. Either way, knowing that support for GBG will at least last into the Switch 2's life cycle, hopefully for the whole period that the Switch 2 is out, is amazing news, and I can't wait to learn more about what the free update will bring us, hopefully in the coming weeks or months. What do you think? Will the update for GBG to make it compatible with Switch 2 just be about higher resolution support, or will we get some even more exciting new features? Let me know in the comment. That's all for now. I hope you're as excited about GBG on the Switch as I am. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.